become a doctor, I can do both the things at the same time. So the flexibility, these watertight compartments between the streams of education have been broken now, and a person with his ability and with his interest can actually choose the number of subjects or type of subjects they want to choose, and I think that is opening doors to one's interest. Many times we find people who are pursuing a degree for the sake of degree. Actually they have different interests. They don't have interest in that stream. So now whatever dreams you have, those dreams can be fulfilled through this new education policy, and this new education policy also gives you credit. So there are times, because now in the new education policies the degree course will be 4 years course, but somebody does 1 year and has to opt out. There are times because of family constraints, because of certain other reasons, people have to go out. Then also they will get a certificate and they will get a credit. So whenever in future they want to come back and do something based on that certificate, they will be able to do it. If they do it for second year, they will get a diploma. So 2 years of study will give you diploma. It will not be a case that I could study for 2 years and then I could not study and I have nothing to do. It will not be a case. And also this entire process is now skill based. It has made skill based. So now you are not studying mere static things, but applied things, the things which are really useful in your life to give you jobs. So this entire new education policy will change the way we used to create our human resource, and this human resource will not only benefit India, but it will benefit the entire world. And look how the India has transformed. In last 9 years, we were 11th in our size of economy. 11th in the size of economy. Today, in 9 years, we are 5th in the world. And by 2030, we will be 3rd in the world. By 2030, only US and China will be ahead of us. And our Prime Minister aspires that by 2047, we will be the biggest economy in the world. That is the way we are going forward. And when the economy expands, what happens? It creates jobs. It creates opportunities. Today, when Prime Minister started startup, people used to say, what is this startup? But it has given wings to the dreams of our youth. Today, we can see Bengaluru, so many startups are there. Students who were, or youth who were seeking jobs are now job givers. And after China, now the biggest startup ecosystem is in India. And Indian youth are doing such wonderful things in the tech startups. And these startups are not only reducing costs, but it is also easing the lives of the people of our country. So I think all these policies of our Honorable Prime Minister, and thirdly, just look at the geopolitics. After COVID, the entire world economy is in recession. America is in recession, Britain is in recession, Europe is in recession, China is in recession. The only country which has not faced the recession is India. India, our growth rate is highest among the world, because in past 9 years, our Prime Minister invested in people. He invested in infrastructure. He invested in rural development. He invested in building houses for the poor. He invested in creating toilets for the poor. He invested in giving facilities to the poor. And our GDP growth for 9 years has been fueled by our investment in the rural area, our investment in the poor people. And that is why we did not hit the recession and India is booming. And today, for past 30 years, China has been factory of world. But now everybody has realized that putting all eggs in one basket is not advisable. So all the industries in China want to put another industry elsewhere so that they can smoothly move from China. And their choice today is India because of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's efforts, because of the ecosystem which he has created. And tomorrow's factory of world will no more be China. Tomorrow's factory of world will be India. That is the opportunity which India has got today. And I think with all these policies, who is going to benefit? The people, my sisters and brothers who are sitting in front of me. It is you who are going to benefit, because it is your generation will reap the fruits of all these changes which are made by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. I may continue, but somehow I have realized that I have passed 30 minutes. So I will not speak more, but I would like to tell you that this is time for India. This is time for us to lead the way for the entire world. And you are part of it. You can do it. Have confidence in yourself and go forward. And I am sure that your generation will see a day where India will be a developed nation. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
So it was a wonderful